Hi everybody, Beth here. It's July 22nd and there is no longer any temporary protected status for Afghans in the US. The Fourth Circuit Court decided with the government that TPS could be lifted last night. And this means that 11,700 Afghans no longer have that additional protection. Now, many of them are in asylum proceedings or they have a humanitarian parole protection that should last until about the end of August. So there are reasons to remain hopeful. We don't know what it means for the Afghans who have no longer got TPS protection, but I'm sure that we will hear more and see more in the coming days. There are two things I want to bring up today. First, if anyone out there has any leads on student visa pathways or other kinds of visa pathways that are working for Afghans with a demonstrable need for protection and who have contributed greatly to human rights work, I would like to hear about it. There's an individual in need, and I'm sure that there are many more in need, and I'd love to be able to pass on that information and give some kind of hope right now at this really dark time for Afghans. The other thing is that I think it's time to start telling the hard stories for volunteers. I've been told many, many difficult stories in the last 4 years by volunteers who are trying to help Afghans. But I think a lot of people want to keep the really hard ones close hold. And there are definitely some valid reasons to do that. But right now, I think we need to start telling the world what the burden of supporting Afghans in just harrowing circumstances feels like, and what those harrowing circumstances that Afghans are facing are. I think we need to describe what it's like to be a refugee in Pakistan, not able to get healthcare, what it's like to be living inside the Taliban's Afghanistan and always worried that the next knock on the door is the Taliban coming to beat you, take you to jail, murder you, return your dead body to someone's doorstep. To feel so hopeless that you no longer want to continue living. I mean, just the list goes on. And so the way that I think I want to do this is just do like numerous 5-minute stories, 5 minutes with each volunteer talking about the hardest cases that they've worked on that have just, broken their hearts. So that people get an understanding, maybe, finally, of what this means. If you have a story, please reach out. I would really like to talk to you.